We are continuing to watch for the possibility of strong to severe storms, especially tomorrow on Kentucky Oaks Day. It's a severe weather alert day, and meteorologist Evan Hatter has more on what to expect. Evan.
That's right, Steve. This is mainly in effect as we head into the day tomorrow, but I can't rule out some thunderstorms working in as we head into this evening and tonight. For right now, though, we're all quiet, though we are increasing the cloud cover and keeping it warm out there. You see the current look from our camera at the University of Virginia at Wise, sitting at 75 right now, which is warm for that particular location. And we've got some of those overcast skies with us. Filtered sunshine here from Buffalo Mountain in Perry County. You see temperatures sitting right now at 77. It's mild from the hazard point of view. 77 in London, low to mid 80s, or at least lower 80s across portions of the Cumberland Valley, where we're checking in at 80 right now. Harlan, Middlesboro, 81 Williamsburg and Somerset, and it's 82 into Monticello. It's a clean sweep around the mountains right now, but you don't have to go far to run into some active weather. Nothing severe here, but a severe thunderstorm watch is in effect for parts of south central Kentucky, not too far away from our western counties. I don't foresee this getting expanded just yet, but we're going to have to watch out for a few of those scattered showers and storms working their way into the mountains later on. That's part of a big sprawling system that's bringing tornado watches and warnings across parts of the southern plains and into the far south. So yes, we've still got some things to keep an eye on through the night tonight. Showers and storms will increase. We're in the low to mid 60s for overnight lows tonight. I've got the very latest on timing and threats for those storms tomorrow coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, thank you very much, Evan. A car crash in Pike County early this week is gaining attention after one local man saved another. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has more about the fire-filled fright.
Fast-burning flames met by an even faster reaction from the community. An incident on Russell Street in Elkhorn City has neighbors saying one man is lucky to be alive, while another is a local hero.
I pulled him out of the car, and I got his burnt skin on my hands. He got so lucky.
When Justin Quisenberry heard an explosion and saw the flames, he quickly made his way from his house to the neighboring lot where a car was on fire.
Is he at the station?
As the smoke poured and the flames rose, it was almost impossible to tell what was happening inside the car, until he eventually saw movement and offered a helping hand through the heat.
Nothing even crossed my mind at that point but just get him out of there. So I just reached in through the window, fire and all, and I just pulled him up out through the window. You know, I really wasn't thinking much, to be honest. When I seen him, it was just like, you know, I just helped him.
Quisenberry says he was just doing what anyone would have done and blessed to be in the right place at the right time. In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Thanks to the quick actions, the man in the car made it out safely. We'll have more about the Russell Street rescue coming up at 6. The Pike County School District hosted its Special Olympics today. School officials say the county's Special Olympics are not affiliated with the official Special Olympics, but the kids come ready to compete and have fun. Superintendent Dr. Reed Adkins says this is the first Special Olympics in 2 years due to the pandemic, and it's great to be outside and having fun with the kids.
Well, it's a great day for our special needs students. We're having our Special Olympics, and it really, truly, it may be my favorite day of the year in Pike County Schools. These kids have a super time, and our program, our sponsors, our teachers, aides, they do such a good job putting this on for our students.
North Point Academy's Jobs for American Graduates Director Rick Branham said the district's JAG volunteers also had just as much fun as the kids did. We'll have more from the Pike County Special Olympics tonight at 6. Folks with the Appalachian Horse Project are hoping to spread a little bit of kindness in the mountains by joining in on the Kindness Rocks movement. Volunteers have been busy painting and hiding more than a dozen kindness rocks along the trails at the Knott County Trail Ride. This weekend, riders who find the rocks are encouraged to bring it to the Appalachian Horse Project tent or re-hide the rock somewhere else.
We, the volunteers, painted personal rocks, the kindness rocks, to get kids more involved with our stuff and having more fun at the trail ride.
The AHP are also inviting kids to bring their own painted rocks to be hidden with the hashtag Appalachian Horse Project written on the back. With thousands of riders expected this weekend, they hope to spread kindness and conservation across the mountains. New Orleans' beloved Jazz and Heritage Festival is back this year after a 2-year pandemic hiatus. New Orleans, a city built on more than 300 years of deep celebrations, some losses went equally deep and made life in the Big Easy a little difficult. Those in New Orleans say Jazz Fest means so much more than just a music festival. They say when Jazz Fest was canceled for the first time since it started in 1970, then rescheduled, then canceled again, it was devastating. But this year, Jazz Fest is back and better than ever. Delta Airlines announced it's reducing access to its exclusive Sky Clubs. The move is an effort to cut down on crowding in the popular airport lounges. Delta says it's seeing high volumes of Delta Sky Club visitors due to so many people returning to travel this year. The members-only lounges offer free food and drinks and comfortable and spacious seating. From now on, Sky Club members will be restricted to access only within 3 hours of their departure, and they won't be able to stop in the lounge on their way out of the airport. The only exception will be people flying Delta One business class. The new restrictions take effect on June 1st. A leaked document suggesting the Supreme Court's conservative majority may be planning to overturn Roe v. Wade continues to spark outcry. Federal and state officials are preparing for the final decision in the coming weeks. Some analysts say the battlefield over abortion access could expand should Roe be done away with. CBS's Natalie Brand reports from Washington, where Democratic lawmakers are gearing up to vote on an abortion bill.
Additional taller security barricades are up around the U.S. Supreme Court, with demonstrations expected to intensify there and around the country ahead of a final ruling on the direct challenge to Roe v. Wade.
If the law changes, we will address appropriate next steps at that time.
The opinion is expected by early July, and it could shape the more than 20 states nationwide that are moving towards putting more restrictive laws in place. Some of those bills have been tied up in lower federal courts pending the high court's decision.
If you wipe Roe v. Wade off the books, it means there's nothing in the federal constitution to prevent states from completely outlawing abortions, and that's what we'll see.
Some conservative states are also moving to restrict use of abortion drugs, which some analysts believe could be a new front in the battle over access.
I think that there is going to be a battle between the states and the federal government, which allows the distribution of abortion pills, and states which try and outlaw the distribution and use of abortion pills within their boundaries.
Democratic states and local leaders are bracing for a possible influx of women seeking abortion services. That includes Illinois, which is surrounded by several states that would restrict access if Roe is overturned.
We are not going to turn back the clock, no matter what the Supreme Court says.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says next week the Senate will vote on a bill to make abortion rights federal law.
People should show where they stand. This has been American law for 50 years.
Let's allow the people to weigh in on this, and we'll have a big national discussion.
The Democratic bill to codify Roe v. Wade is not expected to get the 60 votes necessary to move forward. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Moderate Republican Senators Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski also have a more narrow bill to codify Roe versus Wade, which some Democrats, like West Virginia's Joe Manchin, say they are open to. Senate Majority Leader Schumer, however, today said he does not want to compromise on a, quote, woman's right to choose. The man arrested for attacking Dave Chappelle has been charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon. The comedian was tackled on stage Tuesday in the middle of a performance at the Hollywood Bowl. Los Angeles police later confirmed that suspect was 23-year-old Isaiah Lee. While the motive is unclear, police are looking into how Lee got a replica handgun with a knife blade so close to Chappelle.
Given its size, and its description, how did that ever get through screening?
Chappelle was not injured and even continued his performance at the Netflix Is a Joke comedy festival. Coming up on First at 4, the U.S. government's April jobs report is expected to confirm America's job growth is slowing.
And out there, as we head into tonight, we're going to be keeping an eye on showers and thunderstorms moving in. The very latest next.
WYMT News app offers alerts on breaking stories as they happen, customized